Good morning, gurus. Welcome to another episode. Hope you had a beautiful Halloween. We're gonna drop Bitcoin dropped. Yesterday my video when I was like, should I sell Bitcoin? It would have been smart actually. 3K drop on my 6 Bitcoin trade is around $18,000 drop. Unfortunately, we're gonna jump in charts for Bitcoin. Gonna look at the technicals. Gonna look at Ethereum. Hit the subscribe button, smash up, thumbs up, and turn on the bell. Let me know any questions or tickers you'd like me to analyze or answer down below, and I'll also read your questions. Let's jump into technicals for Bitcoin now. We're going into my account. My account was $759 yesterday, so it dropped $29,000 last night. Unfortunately, $759. Still this week up from $701, so around $29,000, but it peaked at $759, so still 29K drop. This month from $643 to $730, so around almost $95,000 this month. But you can see this big drop on Bitcoin from 73K down to 70K. And yesterday I was thinking that I should close that trade. That would have been smart. You can see my previous trades on Bitcoin, where I bought, where I sold, selling at 65, buying at 52, selling at 67, buying at 59. You can see my buys and sells. Funding fee is positive. My trade $12,200 in the profits. It was around $30,000 more yesterday, so quite a big drop. I paid $613 to make $12,000 on this trade. And you can see my asset holdings: Bitcoin, USDT 51%, spot none, 17%, MCRT 14%, Doge 10%, World 7%, Uni. Mainly in cash. MCRT slightly down 2%, Doge up minus 4%, all getting hit hard. World down 4%, Uni down 6%. Huge drop on all coins on that Bitcoin drop. And it was not just Bitcoin, it was also the stock market got destroyed yesterday. You can see here, GOATs was down 7%, Uniswap down 5%, Ethereum 5%, Nvidia was down 5%, 4.7%, Meta was down 4%. We're talking $1 billion was wiped off the markets yesterday. Tesla was down 3%. Everything, Bitcoin down 2.5%. What was the news that came out to spook the market so badly? We're jumping in charts for Bitcoin. And yesterday, my prediction of rising wedge played out, unfortunately. On the weekly, stochastic is topping out. We have a rising wedge, but we did break out of this big cup and handle, and this already broken out, and this huge bull flag which already broke out. So two very big patterns are in play, bullish patterns right now. Crypto Guru Bot is still a blue buy, fired in February 2023 at 20K, still a blue buy now, but the time to buy was at 16K. Not now. Be careful going heavy long. Bitcoin fired a buy 2 weeks ago, still a buy now. Stochastic heading up, squeeze mob going green. Let's go closer into the daily. Rising wedge. Yeah, rising wedge playing out. Double top on the stochastic. Rising wedge, everyone, you see it? Rising wedges, they build pressure and break down. And yesterday I thought that it could break down here. And I set my trade down here at 69,700. Came very close to activating on this rising wedge. Let's go closer onto the 4 hourly. Yeah, that was a good sign actually to get up, but it looked like a little bit of a bull flag was forming on that hourly. But this bigger rising wedge does seem to be forming. Everyone see it? Rising wedge. Builds pressure, and breaks down. My trade from yesterday came very close to activating. We came down to 69,719. My trade was 69,600, so it missed it by about $100. On the daily, it's overbought as well. Major area of support would be here. I would move the trade down to 68,300. 68,300. I'd put it there, tight stop loss. That's the trade I'll take on Bitcoin, how I would set it. Opening at 68,700, stop loss 67,500. Take profit at 104K. Risk to reward is 30 times, risking 1,200 to make 36K. 10x average would be 360. But this rising wedge isn't beautiful, to be honest. The base of the wedge is the distance that will come down if Bitcoin breaks here. This distance here, so we could drop down to, let's see how far, 62K. Not beautiful. Yesterday would have been very nice area to close out this trade at 73K. It's a 3K drop on my trade times 6. It's 18K Bitcoin. But that rising wedge does look like it's going to play out, everyone. So I'd move the trade down to here, to the target of the rising wedge, 62K. That's the trade I'll take on Bitcoin. 42 risk to reward. risking 1,000 to make 42,000 per Bitcoin with no leverage, 10x leverage, 420,000. This is the trade I'd set up. 62,800, stop loss 61,000. I'm going to close my Bitcoin trade and then let's look at alts. So I've got this Bitcoin long open. I'm going to close at 11,000, almost $12,000 in the profits. Yesterday it was $30,000 in the profits, so that's not so beautiful. 62,000, but still amazing. I'm going to open a 10 Bitcoin trade at 62,000. Will be $620,000. And you can see my trade history. These are my last trades on Bitcoin. You can see them. $11,000 in the profits. The one I just closed now. It would have been. What is it? It would have been $30,000 if I had closed it yesterday. $25,000. The time before 26k, time before profit 23k, time before profit 27k, profit 22k, minus 6k, plus 12k. These are my last Bitcoin trades. Nearly all of them in the profits, which is beautiful. I've set that big Bitcoin trade. Let's make it 20 Bitcoin at 62,000. 20 Bitcoin at 62,000. So that would be. Let's set it again. I want to see what it looks like. 20 Bitcoin at 62,000. Open long. It'll be a $1.2 million trade at 62,000. Now let's look at my Doge, World, because altcoins. Let's see what's going to happen with Bitcoin. Let's go into Doge and World. Doge broke that rising. Let's see. Wait. Let's zoom out. Broke out of this triangle, but let's set a new one. So we got their resistance. We have here. That could be a channel now. It got stopped at resistance, Doge. Heavy resistance area here at 17 cents. Let's go into the 4-hourly, see if we see any patterns. In the 4-hourly, there is something forming here. Also rising wedge, everyone. Also a little bit of a rising wedge. Wait, let's see if we draw out this trend line. But still a channel. Best place to buy Doge would be here at 14.8. 14.33. Let's sell my Doge now and buy it at 14.33. I've got 76,000. I bought 50k worth of Doge. It was 86,000 yesterday, unfortunately. Let's sell it 76,000 at the current price. Let's see if it closes the trade. Yeah, it sold them all. So I sold all my Doge, and I'm gonna buy it again at 14.33. So let's buy 16,000 at 14.33. 0.1433. No, 0.1433. And I'll buy $60,000 worth of Doge. No, 14.33. I want to buy $60,000 worth of Doge at 14.33. So I buy at 14.33, 60,000 Doge. Confirm. Now check out World, 54k. $1.90. Big pullback on the altcoins. The trend line for World is close. Hit stop loss in that previous trade. But major area of support on World is, wow, look at that. Almost going to erase all the gains of this little pump. I think they just printed money for the election so Harris and Biden could try to stay in. $1.30 would be the place to buy World on some big dip. Closing on my World, 54,000. Selling it at current price. And buying it at $1.35. $1.35. Let's buy 50,000 at $1.35. Confirm. And my world is trying to close out all of its position. It's selling. You can see it's slowly closing out. 12,000 world of 28,000. And then I've got Doge. Let's go into Uni. Uniswap. $7.60, down 6%. Huge drops on altcoins and the stock market. Interesting, very dangerous, actually. This is Uniswap. You can see it's coming to a head here on the weekly. That's not a nice candle. That erased all the gains of the week from $8.10 to $7.40. There's a trend line here, you can see. But that looks like it's going to break to the downside, everyone. So most likely revisiting this support, $5.60. $5.60. So selling my Uni. Uni, I bought 30K, so it's 38K. Selling Uni at the current price, 38K, and buying it again at 50K at $5.60. 50,000. Oh no, 50,000 at $5.60. $50,000 worth at $5.60. So you can see my orders. Uniswap $5.60. Selling oh, I got to sell my current Uni. It didn't close out yet. Let's see if it manages to close out. So I've got my Uni sells, my world sells, and my Uni and world buys, and Doge. Now I'm almost all cash. I've got MCRT, which didn't move yet, and I'm a seed investor in that, everyone. I've still got my tokens from seed investment, and I've bought 103 million off the open market. The rest is all cash. The rest of the 730K is just cash. I closed my Bitcoin longs, and I'm closing the remaining of this Uni, but it doesn't look like it's closing. $7.60. It's dropping more. Let's sell the remainder at the current price. It's filling 65 of it. 23,200. Okay, it's sold. So I've got my buys, world, Uni, and my world. This world is also selling, hasn't sold all of it yet. It moved down. So I'm gonna close it out at the current price. Okay, they all sold. So now I've just got buys, Uni, world, Doge, and the rest is all cash. 446K cash, MCRT, everything else is cash. My Bitcoin long is also set, my futures set at 62,000, and my buys and sells on Bitcoin have been amazing. Let's see if it plays out now. It would have been better to sell it yesterday, everyone, when I said in my video, Bitcoin drop come. Yes. Hey James, I love your videos. Just did on World Wise and World Pumping. I just sold it to buy lower. Do you teach futures techniques? Yes. JamesCryptoGuru.com, the crypto mastercourse. Hey bro, if I want to start trading, take the crypto mastercourse. Look at Brett, Uzbekistan. Hello, Uni please just did. World just did. Most of the time I follow advice on what to do using your own due diligence. Any reason why I didn't purchase Ethereum? Looks like drop was possible. The dogs winner from my video, I don't remember. Can you remind me what video? What winner? Can I take masterclass from iPhone? Yes. Okay, that's there, and you can join us in the Telegram. There's 146 of you online. I'm selling all on election day. Regardless who wins, it's going to dip, same as previous cycles. Buyback as per charts. James put order in for World, activated, and I closed it. I just put in my orders now. You can see, join everyone in the chat. There's 100 and something of you online discussing right now. And under the video, you can sign up to trade, Bybit 60K bonus, CoinW 3K bonus, JamesCryptoGuru.com for the Telegram and for the courses. Love you all, everyone. Have a beautiful weekend and a happy Halloween. Hit the subscribe button, smash up, thumbs up button, turn on the bell. I'm all cash now. Very defensive. It would have been smart to close yesterday at 73K. Would have had another 29K to the account. But I'm being defensive here going into the elections. Love you all. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.